All right, do you want to discuss that with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Attachments. Court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor,
Court is calling 2025 CR 008801, State versus Kimberly Cuevas. Could I have parties announce?
Rick Pena for the state of Texas.
Jorge Canales for Ms. Cuevas.
And are you Ms. Cuevas?
Yes.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
I have it, and I have it.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Cuevas, did you review the application for deferred adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? How? Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it? Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, we are, Your Honor.
Ms. Cuevas, did you review the court's admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Felony range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state will call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 10 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
She has, Your Honor.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding? Affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no contact with Evelyn Reyna and Robert Reyna. Did you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition?
Correct.
Did you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to be designated as primary custodial parent? All right, do you want to discuss that with your client?
Yes, Your Honor. Asked the court to consider probating some of the fine and some of the community service hours due to the fact that the young children that she has to care for would take up some time.
All right. How old are your children?
I have a 6-week-old and a 3-year-old.
All right. And are you employed?
Stay-at-home mom.
So how are you supporting yourself?
I have savings from the beginning of the year, and then my parents are my biggest support system.
All right. So do you live with your parents?
No, I have my own place.
All right. So why did this happen?
I mean, there's always been history of domestic violence between my husband and I.
But I don't understand, how does the domestic violence between you and your husband
Well, I feel like he put her in the middle, but I have no.
What do you mean he put her in the middle?
During our altercation, she was in the passenger seat the whole time, and he opened the door and was trying to shove our son into the car. So he put her in the middle, and then I was upset. I mean, I don't have a good reason as why I went after her, but it was in the moment. I was really upset. So.
All right. And how old is she?
At the time, she was 12.
Excuse me. Do you need a cough drop? No. You sure?
Yes.
Okay. All right. The court is going to sentence you to a $1,500 fine. That will be probated. The court will sentence you to 4 years deferred adjudication. Proof of employment within 60 days. No employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no contact with Evelyn Reyna and Robert Reyna. You'll need to find a third party for visitation. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, 200 hours of community service restitution. 100 of those hours will be deemed satisfied upon completion of parenting classes. The remaining 100 hours will be deemed satisfied once you complete BIPP. There's going to be field visits one time per month for 6 months. All right. Was there any alcohol or drugs involved in this?
Just marijuana.
All right. When's the last time you used marijuana?
That day, March 13th, 2025.
So if you're drug tested today, is it going to be clean? All right. There's going to be a TAP evaluation, follow all results. Follow all recommendations.
Can I say something?
Yes.
Sorry. I've already completed parenting classes.
All right, you'll need to provide that to probation.
Oh.
Okay. Is there anything else that's needed, probation? Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No, thank you.
All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Judge.
All right, because this is a plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, Judge.
All right, we can go off the record. So here's the thing. When children are involved, adults need to think with clear heads, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Because the 12-year-old doesn't need to be involved in this, right?
Yes.
Your younger children don't need to be involved in this as well. So I know there's a parenting app. That's what they're probably going to have you all use to communicate. And probation, if on the civil side they want them to communicate through the parenting app, I will allow contact with the father of the children, but it has to be through the app. It's still not in person, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And there'll still be no contact with Evelyn, though.
Oh, that's perfectly fine.
Okay. All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.